Hey there, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, go ahead and consider subscribing. We'd love to have you follow our journey. And if you click that bell, you'll get notifications when we upload new videos. First of all, I want to personally thank all of our subscribers and our new subscribers. Our channel continues to grow, and that's due to all of you guys. So we really sincerely appreciate it. And just want to say welcome and thanks for following along. Welcome to our new heavy duty truck series, Shopping for an HDT. As some of you already know, we recently purchased a 2016 Volvo VNL 780, and we've modified her just a little bit to pull our DRV full house toy hauler, which we also carry inside our smart car. If you haven't seen our heavy duty truck reveal video, I'll put a link below, I'll put a card above. Go check the video out. It was a couple videos ago, but I think you'll really enjoy it. Even though we've already purchased our truck, we've already revealed it to you guys, we wanted to take you along through the shopping process, the buying process, all the inspections we had done, and everything else we went through before we made a final deal on this truck. We thought that if you guys are at all interested in buying an HDT or just curious what it's like to buy a truck from a commercial dealer, we wanted to take you through that process. So we're going to step back in time a little bit and go along as we go and start shopping for our truck. In this video, I'm actually going by myself to the Volvo dealer. We're going to look at a couple Volvos. We're going to look at a Freightliner. We're going to take some rides in them and just kind of go through the pros and cons and that sort of thing. And then we'll continue the series. Probably going to be 4 or 5 videos. But like I said, in this first video, we're just going to go do our initial shopping and meet our new salesperson and go through that process. Hey there, welcome to Jones and the Travel. I'm Aaron, and today I'm going shopping by myself. You can see, by myself. And we're gonna go look at some trucks. We're gonna go up here and visit with my new friend Tim. He's a salesman at the place we're gonna go to. And we're gonna see what we can find budget-wise, low miles, quality, that sort of thing. But I'll bring you more up to speed when we get there, once I get a chance to meet with Tim, and we'll go from there. We're almost there. We're actually going to Mountain West Truck Center here in West Valley City, Utah. They got a couple Volvos that I'm interested in. They've already come down on their price a little bit on their website, but they're still a little bit pricey. So I'm anxious to look at the quality of these trucks. A couple of them are sub 500,000. They're like the 480 to 490,000 mile range. And one of them is like 525. I did shoot him an offer through the Truck Paper website, truckpaper.com, and I shot him a really low offer. And Tim, the salesman I'm going to meet, is the only one that actually got back to me. So I was impressed. Even though I shot him a pie in the sky super low ball offer, he still called me, said, "Hey man, I got to be honest. I don't have that much room in these trucks, but I'd love to earn your business." So now that we're here in West Valley City visiting our daughter, we're staying out at the lake. I told Tim I'd go ahead and come in and visit with him. We'll take a look at his inventory and chat about money and all that fun stuff. If you guys have experience looking at these trucks or buying these trucks, leave some comments below. Let me know your thoughts, and I appreciate it. We're almost there. It's just right down the street. Okay, well here we are, Mountain West Truck Center. So let's go inside and see Tim. Hi, I'm here to see Tim. Okay. And this is a shorter wheelbase too, right?
This is a shorter wheelbase. This is going to be a 209-inch wheelbase.
Okay.
I do have another 670 just like this. It's a 212-inch, but I mean that's not a huge difference in.
Well, the inside's pretty decent. The other thing I like about the 780 is the workstation.
The workstation.
Yeah. Now, does this have that at all?
It does not.
It just has the bed, yeah.
I do have a couple 2 or 3 670s that do have workstations.
Yeah.
The workstations are smaller than the 780 workstation. So the bunk area is you're a total of 16 inches shorter. The 670 is 61 inches from the back of the seat to the back of the cab to the back.
Okay.
Of the The 780 is 77 inches. From the back of the seat to the back of the bunk.
Okay, so 16, yeah. Interior's nice though. Some of these I've looked at are pretty ratty.
Yeah. So this is more of a fleet, I'm using air quotes here, a little bit more of a fleet spec. They don't have all the bells and whistles, got cloth seats instead of leather.
Right.
So on and so forth.
Yeah, not an owner-operator spec necessarily.
And when we get to the 15,
yeah,
it needs tires. We planned to put them on, we just hadn't done it yet.
Okay. So this is a 2016 780.
Correct.
D13 I-shift.
Yeah, D13 455 horse I-shift.
I do this with one hand. Yeah, I wanted to see the difference. Oh yeah, huge difference.
Yeah, big difference.
Huge difference 16 inches gives you.
Yeah.
Has inverter.
It does have an inverter, but no APU.
Yeah, okay. It's got the Xentrex inverter.
Yeah.
And then this cab heat and all that runs off the engine?
The cab heat, so it will run off the engine, and it has what they call a Webasto heater.
Yeah.
It runs independent of the engine. Okay. It won't cool, but it will heat.
But it has to have a power source separate from the engine to be considered an RV, and this one has the inverter, so that's good enough. Yeah. Cool. This one's in good shape too. See, it's one thing I liked about this one. I saw it online. A lot of them, these seats are just warm. This one's really clean though. What's the mileage on this one? Do you remember?
504.
Oh, okay. Well, this is a 2015? 2016, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I like it's got the darker interior too.
Got a little bit darker interior. It's got the upgrade gauge package. It's got the 2-tone leather seats.
Yeah, this is nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got, well, that's just cosmetic.
Has it got the 4 holes?
Yeah, and it's got a 1-inch hole in it, but that's for a cord.
For the Qualcomm system, yeah.
Now I've noticed, and I don't know your experience with these, but almost every one of these I've looked at, is that normal?
That's exactly how it should go.
Okay.
It is the cheapest, cheesiest.
I was going to say that's all it is a waste basket?
Yeah, it's considered to be a waste basket. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Oh, it looks like new air compressor. Would be green, right? If it was factory?
Yeah, if it was factory, it'd be green, yeah. So it's got a new air compressor.
So I've been doing a lot of research, as you can imagine.
Another thing you want to check, I'm not sure if this one's been replaced or not. Oh, no, this one still has the original. Right behind the alternator right there, you see that little green dome? Yeah. Those tend to leak.
Okay.
That one has not been replaced. It's still factory.
Okay.
But I don't see any leaks.
I don't see any leaks. What's that called?
Yeah, it's an oil spinner filter.
Oh, okay.
It's a centrifugal filter.
Okay. Is that now that's replaceable as far as like during normal maintenance? Is that one of the filters that?
No.
That's why they leak.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
So I might have 1 or 2 that we had the frame painted, but
yeah.
And I let you know right away.
Well, some of them, I mean, you can really tell. I mean, you know.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't see any. I know. Right back there on the corner. Yeah, that's common. They leak right back there. Yeah, and that one's got a little leak. So when you guys sell these, do you do any kind of like change all the oil and all that stuff, or is that just?
So
I mean, I'd rather it not be done before I take it for samples, right?
Exactly. we've kind of learned by trial and error. We don't change any fluids unless you say, hey, if I buy this truck, I want the oil change.
Of course.
I'm not going to tell you no.
Yeah, right.
I'm not going to tell you no, but we don't do it because we've done it in the past, and guys have said, well, why did you change the oil? What are you trying to hide?
Yeah.
Well, I thought I'd give you a fresh oil change. Well, what are you hiding?
Yeah. Well, and I've seen that. I've seen guys talk about that on forums and stuff. We're like, well, I went down to look at this truck. It all looked great, but the oil was fresh, so I don't know if it had shavings in it or, Yeah. Okay, cool.
Yeah. So that's kind of our stance. Is no. The blanket answer is no, we don't.
So what's the fuel tanks on this? 150?
125, I believe.
Okay.
That's kind of the new normal with 125.
Yeah. Okay.
That's kind of the new normal with Volvo.
Okay.
This truck has got a chain box right here on the back.
Yeah.
That's not factory. They added that.
Okay.
But it's good toolbox or chains or whatever you want to do.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Online, I was looking at it. I'm like, those aren't new tires.
No, they are not.
Started getting them confused,
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I think this one's been smoked in. Or it's just bad cologne. Oh yeah, this one's got a broken window too.
Yeah, that one we're aware of that.
Okay.
My parts department's out of the windows. We had to order one.
Oh, okay, cool.
It'll be in next week.
Okay. Now, how do you pull this bunk down?
With that one, you just pull on that black strap.
This one?
Yep.
Ah, that's easy.
Yep.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Nice. That's easy. Cup holder. What's the mileage on this one?
This one is 480.
480. Okay. Okay. 480. It's a 2015.
Yeah.
Same horsepower.
So, yep. Same power plant exactly. 455 horse.
Okay.
I shift 247 rears.
Okay. And you have the price difference because of the mileage?
If I recall, these two are about $3,000 or $4,000 apart in price.
Yeah, I think
and
so.
It's just the year difference.
Oh, okay.
Because
okay.
one's a 15 and one's a 16. Yeah. Otherwise, they'd be absolutely
They'd be the same. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, they look the same. Besides that, they look pretty close to.
Yeah, they're
no
pretty
toolbox.
similar.
Yeah.
The only change between 2015 and 2016 was the front bumper.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. Now we want to look at a
Yeah, I got a key to a Freightliner.
Freightliner.
Right over here.
Okay. Now, can I test drive one of these without a CDL?
You cannot test drive one without a CDL,
Okay.
but I have a CDL. If you want to go, I can drive you.
Okay, that's fair. Yeah, because I don't. I want to make sure I told you that before we get out on the road and get anybody in trouble.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've never even been in one of these before. Oh, shift up here.
Yeah, it's up
oh,
there
I
on
see
that
it. Yeah.
column.
Now, what year is this one?
This is a 17.
Okay. It's actually got a glove box.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, and the cab is a little smaller.
Yeah, so this is a 72-inch sleeper.
Okay.
So it's about halfway between the 670 and the 78. The wheelbase is 212.
Oh, this has a nice little desk right here, though.
227 on this one.
Oh, okay. So they're comparable.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. What's the mileage on this one?
467.
Oh, it's low. Yeah. Okay. And you said you like the engine in these better?
I'm not sure if I like it better. It's definitely from everything I've seen, the two best engines on the market is Volvo and Detroit. Which one's number one and which one's number two? It's kind of a Ford Chevy thing.
It's a little confusing for somebody who's not used to this business because you see the Volvo, it's a DD13 and you automatically think Detroit, but it's not. It's a Volvo engine, right?
Yeah.
It doesn't have nearly as much storage in it, but it is smaller, so that kind of makes sense.
They're a little bit more. Freightliners are a little bit more simple.
Yeah. Okay.
They're not quite as comfortable as a drive.
Right.
They don't have as tight of a turning radius.
Okay. And what's the price on this one?
You're going to be comparable, right about 50,000.
Okay.
Give or take.
So Freightliner Cascadia, we're going to take it out for a drive. I can't drive because I don't have a CDL. Sharp looking truck. 2017. And then we're going to come back and we're going to take the charcoal Volvo out and see what the difference is. Get good visibility up here.
Yeah, oh yeah. And you'll find that driver fatigue.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but the way you're sitting.
Yeah.
I can drive 4, 5, 6 hours in one of these and I'm fine.
Yeah.
I drive 2 or 3 hours pulling my trailer in my pickup and I'm feeling it. You know?
Oh yeah.
So that's all you have to do to it just switches right there, neutral, reverse.
Okay. Yeah.
Drive.
Simple enough.
Parking brake. That charges your trailer.
Okay.
There. So that one we want to leave alone for right now.
Don't need that one.
Your engine brake is
3-stage.
1, 2, 3. Yeah, 3-stage.
Yeah. Okay.
The Volvos are 4-stage, so it's 3-stage with an automatic.
Right. Okay. Yeah, this is 525 horse.
This one's a 455.
Oh, 455. Okay.
And that's the engine brake.
Okay. So is it stage 1 the most aggressive, stage 3 the least, or the other way around?
Other way around.
Okay,
stage
good.
Stage 1 is the lightest, stage 2
that makes
is the
sense.
most aggressive.
Okay, cool. That makes sense. Yeah, I noticed this kind of has a little workstation there, but
yeah, it's got a little. They actually call that a desk. But
yeah. Well,
I don't know for sure if I would.
it's better than your lap, I guess.
Yeah.
Now, does this do like the Volvo I shift and start out at a higher gear?
It does skip shift.
Skip shift, okay.
But it does start out in first gear.
Okay.
So that's why you feel.
Yeah,
yeah. When we get in the Volvo, you'll notice the Volvo feels a lot smoother.
Yeah.
It's a lot more liquid, where this is a lot. Especially once you get going, it's not as bad. But getting going, like I think we went 135 is what we did on yours.
Yeah, from the research I've been doing with the I shift, it's like the best automatic transmission out there, according to the folks that I've been listening to.
There again, I'll tell you, I'm a truck guy, not a Volvo guy, and I'll tell you the Volvo I shift is far and away the best transmission on the market.
Yeah.
The DT12, which is Freightliner's, is probably a distant second.
Yeah.
So what Detroit actually did was they actually bought a Volvo and reverse engineered the transmission.
Oh, okay.
So it is comparable, but then they got slapped with copyright lawsuits.
Right.
So they had to change it, and the changes that they had to make.
Yeah, kind of just
you can feel the difference.
Yeah, right. This doesn't feel nearly as big when you're sitting in it that it looks from the outside,
Right.
And I've heard, guys that have these that are doing it for what I need it for say the same thing. Yeah, it looks big, but once you get used to it,
it's like driving a big car. Yeah. Once you get used to it, it's
especially with the automatic. It doesn't ride too bad.
So it's got good get up and go. We're passing the loaded trucks.
Yeah. And we should, right? Bobtail.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
The dash layout's nice.
Everything's pretty easy to see. The one complaint I will tell you I have, and it's based on my size. I'm not a big guy.
Right.
I can't see this gauge, and I can't see this
because
gauge.
Of the steering wheel hoop.
Yep. Because of where I have to have the steering wheel to be able to for it to be comfortable.
Okay. Yeah. I noticed it got air vents that blow right in your face too.
Yep. Yeah. You notice those are closed.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. And a split windshield.
I've bought a lot of windshields in my day, and I'll tell you, a Volvo windshield.
Yeah.
Depending on where you go, I buy mine from a windshield guy here in town, and I think I pay $180 installed.
Wow. Okay.
These the Freightliner split windshields, I want to say I pay $120 per side.
Okay. Oh well. Okay.
So if I've got to do both sides, it's more expensive.
Well, I just put a windshield in my Super Duty, and it was $475. So these Volvos are geared a little bit different too, aren't they? Now let's try the Volvo.
So that truck we were just in is a 455 horse.
Yeah.
With a 308 overdrive ratio.
I think this is 247.
Yeah, this one's a 247 direct drive.
Yeah, I like this interior. It's nice. I can't believe the difference just in 16 inches or whatever.
Yeah, it makes a big difference.
Yeah. All right. Give Volvo a shot. Let's get the blinkers and the mirrors. That's nice.
Yeah.
That was one of the hardest things for me to get over mentally was mileage.
Think of it in terms of 100,000 miles is 10,000 miles, so a million miles is 100,000.
Okay.
Your life's not up, but it's getting tired.
Yeah, right. Now, what mileage, in your opinion, do these need? Like I said earlier, fuel injectors and injector cups and that sort of thing.
So they actually solved the injector cup problem a few years back. They've been running a lot better on the injector cups. As far as overhauls go, they say it's a 2 million mile truck.
Yeah.
I've seen it at 1.2. I've seen it at 1.8. I've seen it at 2.5.
Okay.
It depends on how you treat it. And obviously you're going to be real light on it, so it's going to last quite a bit longer.
Yeah. It does feel a little smoother.
Yeah.
Already. It doesn't feel that low granny gear.
Yeah.
And what's this one starting out in?
So this one generally, let's see, right now I'm in 5th gear. Let's come to a quick stop. Stayed in 5th gear, yeah. So this one's going to start in 5th.
Now, do you have any dash blind spots like in the other one?
No.
Okay.
No, not at my size.
Okay. It's got a nice dash layout too.
Yeah, so you've got, this is your boost pressure, temperature, oil pressure, applied air.
Yeah.
And then your 2 fuel tanks, and then over here's your Looks like it's your oil temp, and I think that's transmission temp.
Yeah, okay, nice. Oh, it is much smoother taking off.
Much smoother taking off, yeah.
Wow. Feels more like a truck, or like
a pickup.
Pickup, yeah.
Yeah.
And it's got the longer wheelbase.
Yeah.
And the bigger cab. Now, as far as reliability, between this and the Cascadia,
the cost of ownership is comparable. I've heard people tell me Volvo parts are very, very expensive.
Yeah.
Well, Freightliner parts are very, very expensive as well.
Right.
So, you know, from everything I've seen, the cost of ownership is pretty comparable. This is Godfrey right here last time.
Okay, yeah. And that's where this truck came from?
Yep.
Okay. Nice. Nice locally owned truck?
Yep. Yeah, he bought it from us brand new. And then as far as the transmission goes, it's no contest. The Volvo's a better transmission.
Right, right. Wow, what a difference. You were right.
Quieter.
Quiet, yeah.
Smoother.
You're right, it is a lot quieter.
Yeah, and I'm running the same exact speed. I'm running 65.
Yeah. I've heard that you can't get a better highway ride in a semi-tractor than Volvo, is what I've read, seen.
Yeah. I've driven them all, and I agree 100%.
Yeah.
The radio does have Bluetooth. That's the mic right there for the Bluetooth. So
oh, okay.
It's right there.
The mount for the CV.
Yep.
CV antenna.
Yep.
Does this have antenna? Oh, it has dual antennas on it. Cool.
Yep.
The ride just feels superior. I don't,
yeah. Yeah, night and day to.
Yeah. That felt more like a truck.
Yeah.
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 All right, so we just drove the Volvo, and it rides much smoother than the Cascadia. I really like it. I see why guys love Volvos. All right, well, Tim was really cool. I really like that charcoal truck. So I made it back here to the RV. As I was talking to you guys in the truck, the camera died, so I had to come back and get it recharged. But I was kind of chatting about Tim. I was really impressed with Tim. He was a really nice sales guy. He seemed to be very knowledgeable about his inventory. And if you guys are in the market for a truck and you're in the Salt Lake City area, I would recommend stopping in and talking to Tim. He's got a pretty good selection there. And again, he seems pretty knowledgeable. On this specific truck, the one that I really feel like going forward with is the charcoal Volvo 780. It's a 2016 with just at 500,000 miles. The next step is dyno, so I'm setting up a time to where we can have the truck sent over and put it on the dyno, and then after that, depending on those results, then we'll go for oil sample and inspection and that sort of thing. It's a little more difficult than you might think to find a non-Volvo dealer to do the Volvo inspection. I guess it's proprietary software and that sort of thing to look at the computer. Again, the next step is dyno. We're gonna meet him over at the dyno place with the truck, and hopefully they'll allow me to do some film and kind of bring you guys along on that as well. This is pretty exciting. We're really excited about getting an HTT and finding the right truck. So I think this is the right truck. It feels really good. I know you shouldn't fall in love with used vehicles, but I'm not in love with it, but I really like it. It just feels good. It looks good. Everything I looked at from what I've learned from others, I didn't see anything major. There is a squeak in the front of the engine. It could be a belt, could be a bearing, I don't know. I'll keep you posted on that. That's all I have for you today. Until next time, safe travels, and we'll see what happens with this truck saga. Take care, bye.